Hey guys, welcome back to more Total War Warhammer 2, my favorite part of the week. Oh, Bobcat, Harriet, Squig Boss, welcome guys, welcome everyone. I'm just, as usual, kind of getting a little bit caught up. I got out of work a little bit late, so I'm running a couple of minutes behind here. So forgive me while I agree with my phone that I am indeed streaming something right now, and I might like to watch it. Yes, I would. You're welcome, phone. Thank you. Okay, right. What were we doing? We pretty much finished... Hey, Art, welcome! We pretty much finished broadly with Ulthuan, more or less. And we've got armies hanging out here in case anyone's going to start to get fussy. And Nagarond is starting to take the gates, so that's fine. We're good allies with them. Actually, speaking of being good allies with them, let me check out Nagarond. Yeah, we're trusted friends and... going up. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're fine with Nagarond. Hey, Squig Boss, did you look into Space Marine? I'm sorry, I actually didn't, Squig Boss. I'm sorry, I have not looked at it yet. And I apologize for that. I did say I would look at that. I have not had a chance to. It's been kind of a frantic week. That's my only excuse, and it's a very poor excuse. Lionel, oh, thank you so much, Lionel. I appreciate that. You know you were a huge part of that. Well, I mean, everyone was. Everyone in this chat right now is. But, Lionel, you were a huge part of that. A massive part of that. That is as much your number as it is mine. But thank you very much. Definitely sorry you can't stay, but you're all, even just popping in to say hi cheers me up no end. So, thank you. I appreciate your congratulations. Nagarond. Yeah, is there anything else we can do with you? Hey, Hawk, Moin, am I calling you fat? I am not, sir. Unless you are, in which case I will always tell you the truth. No, I am not, Lionel. I don't know. I've never met you, so I have no idea of your girth or lack thereof. Nagarond, is there anything more we can be doing with you? At all. Join Confederation, but you're not super keen on that. You might be later. We may look at Nagarond for Confederation. I mean, I am, but it's still a bit rude. Yeah, no, it's not, Lionel. Hey, Birdbrains, welcome. Welcome. Birdbrains, the big winner. The closest date to the 1K thing, so the big winner there in the 1K thing. I do have exactly an idea of what we're doing for that, Birdbrains. I thought of it last night, and I think you'll like it. I'm not going to spoil it for you now, but I think we'll like it. We'll all like it. It's exactly what should be done for Birdbrains. Alright, so the Black Ark is over here. Yeah, why don't you just putter along over by Bilbilai here. And who did we leave down here? Kagarosh. Right, Kagarosh. Why don't you also putter a little bit over here? But mostly I want to set you up in the channeling stance... because I'll tell you which one, Bird. Well, I won't tell you right now. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'll probably try and do it tomorrow, Birdbrains. It'll be on the Discord. You will see it on the Discord. That is the only spoilage that I will give. It will be up on the Discord. So yeah, no, Squig Boss, I will absolutely do that. It has been a little bit of a hectic week, and I apologize because I totally said I will do that, and I will do that. I just did not get a chance to do that right now. It's been a little bit frantic. This whole week I've just been kind of slamming everything up against the wall trying to get over that number, and now that it's here, I'm actually a little more relaxed. Now I'm not racing to check the sub count every day and getting really, really sad if somebody drops off. I'm actually a lot more relaxed about the channel now that that number is there. It's just sort of a very calming moment, like, okay, done that. Now I can just keep doing what I do here. So, unassigned skill points. Talk to me. What do you got? Oh, it's Morathi herself. Morathi herself has a skill point. Oh, I don't know about that, Jess. Welcome, Jess. Welcome. You, as I just said to Lionel, and apparently he thinks I'm saying he's fat, more than anyone, you were a huge part of that. Everyone was. Everyone on this chat right now is a huge part of that. But Jess, you were a major, major, major friend of the channel, and you basically have carte blanche here. You get to do whatever you want. So, Morathi... I don't really want any more of your spells, I don't think. I don't really like any more of your spells. I could do Soul Stealer, targets in the area, affects enemies in range, and absorbs hit points. That's rather specific. Wait, did I like my own stream, Jess? Oh, I did. Good for me. I liked my own stream. Thank you for reminding me more than all. Winhow. Oh, if you're talking about Bird Brains, Squig, we had a thing going in the Wee Hours Discord. Shameless self-promotion, link down below, where we were trying to guess the date of when we would hit 1K, and Bird Brains got the closest. She was only 24 hours off of getting that. So, Bird Brains is the big winner in that. I was kind of pretty much banking on Penge on his May 6th date, but we hit it a little bit sooner than I thought. God bless you, Tavern Tycoon. Favorite assets, what's that? What does that do for a living? A melee attack up for Shades and Dark Riders, and Lords, and Defense, endless scheming. Oh, just flat out plus 5% success chance for Assassinate. Oh yeah, sure, I'll totally take that. Absolutely. Let's have some endless scheming. Let's do that. And more points. All right. Nightshade, what do you do for a living? It's been a blast growing together. Thank you. It has, actually. It has. No, we're not doing this slog alone, and those other members of... I mean, the YouTube Wolfpack in general was a huge part of my early growth, definitely. And the friends that I've made there, like you, like Penge, like some other guys, have been exactly what you just said, which is not doing this alone. It's a very lonely thing to do, unless you've got a support system. At the end of the day, it's just you sitting in front of a computer making videos and hoping that somebody's going to watch them. So having that support system in place, like you, like Penge, like other folks, is vital. It's absolutely vital. Otherwise, I think a lot of people would quit long before they got any kind of growth going on. So, Nightshade, what are we gonna do with you? Do I have all the spells I want from you? Oh no, not quite. No. I like the thing where we just magically summon a Manticore. I will totally take that thing. Yeah, I agree, Jess. I agree. It was a huge part of my early growth, no question. If I hadn't had the wolf pack, I'm not really sure that I would have continued for much longer. And it's nice to have that support network, like we're talking about. It's really good to have that support network. Hey, Jatman, welcome. Welcome, Jatman. Helenor, you've got a skill point kicking around. You're kind of as good as you're going to get right now, so we may as well just make you... I guess we'll go down more fighty. That seems fine. Leadership aura size, that's not bad. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that one. What European country is closest to North America? Huh. Mads, when do I play Steamcraft again? I don't know. I don't have a firm answer for that for you. Amanda, welcome! We were just talking about Tavern Tycoon. Welcome! So I don't have a hard answer for you that on Mads as to when I play Steamcraft. I guess the best I can tell you is when I feel like it. And I know that's very vague and nebulous and probably not the answer that people want to hear. But I do have 2 regular streams, so fitting the third one in with a work schedule and... there is time in my life when I don't do YouTube stuff. Shocking as it may seem, I do actually try to have real-world stuff in there, too. So, long story short, fitting the third stream in is tricky. It will probably happen. It's just not going to happen, like, tomorrow morning. So, don't have a hard answer. I always post the streams on the channel, usually well in advance. Not so much today. I kind of raced home and remembered that I had forgotten to set the stream up. But it's always up on the channel, so there's good advance notice for that. What European country is the closest to North America? It's probably something weird. I bet Hawk knows this. Hawk's got to be ready to be chiming in on this. He's really good with geography stuff. Dance of Death, yeah, kind of. Okay, no, I'll keep it at soothsaying. That's fine. And Lord Not Moved, who's that? Oh, Velotroth, you're coming on the Great Adventure. Yeah, you're totally coming on the Great Adventure. So get adventurizing. Get adventurizing. Welcome, Amanda. Welcome. I was just going through the comments of Tavern Tycoon before I got this stream going. And the comment section of Tavern Tycoon is phenomenal. It's good advice and tips without being condescending. Parkitect, I'm looking in your direction. Depends if you count overseas territories. See, I knew Hawk would be able to weigh in on this. Does Russia count? Part of it is in Europe. I would go with no. I'm going to go ahead and say no, that Russia doesn't count. France owns an island called St. Pierre and Miquelon. That is a short distance from Newfoundland, Canada. Okay. And if you count Iceland as European or not. Hang on, random fact with Bird Brains. The AUH6 Little Bird, nicknamed the Killer Egg because of its shape, is a utility attack helicopter that could be remotely operated from the ground or by another helicopter. And I'm going to move people around while I'm waiting for the second part of that. And, oh, Sabioth. Yeah, you're definitely coming on the Great Adventure East. You are definitely coming on that. So you're moved, and who else is not moved? Helenor is actually not moved. Why don't you embed into that army? That's a good place for you to be. And that leaves me with 3 armies still on Ulthuan. So if the whatever remains of Lothern, which is not much, they have a couple of territories up here, 2 or 3 territories, but Nagarond is basically doing my job for me by wiping them all out. And they hold some of the gates, but I have 4 armies here. Yeah, we're fine in Ulthuan. We're 100% fine in Ulthuan. I can't feel the need to create anything more in terms of attack in the Ulthuan area. Commandment available. What did we take? Oh, right. We finally took Avalorn. Yes, of course we did. Well, what should be your commandment then? How's my public order? A lot of it is military presence right now. Oh, Conquest is only going to be 1 more turn. That's fine. How about... I don't really need growth here. Actually... Enemy hero action success minus 15% is not the worst idea, because they do still have a bunch of heroes kicking around. I am just going to take... I don't know what I'm going to... You know what? Just tax rate. Let's just get a little more money. This place makes some money. It may as well make some more money. I think that's fair. Now, do I want to move any of these other armies? How are they doing? Oh, yeah, you're beaten to heck, Marathi. And Koval's beaten to heck. Yeah, we took a beating getting into Gainvale. Yeah, we took a big beating. All right, leave it as is. They just need to heal up. 77% of Russia, Siberia, is located in North Asia, but the most populous dense part is in Europe. So kind of 50-50. I mean, I guess the answer is what does Russia consider themselves to be in? Are they going to be in... I mean, if you asked a Russian, would he say he's European or that his country is in Asia? Do you got kits? I don't know what kits is, Squig Boss. Illuminate me. And yes, I'm surprised it took you that long to say May the 4th be with you, Jess. I'm surprised you didn't open with that one. When equipped for attack operation, it could carry 2 rocket pods and 2 miniguns. Its remote control ability proved useful as another helicopter could sit outside of enemy range and control. Very good. Random fact with bird brains begins. So what is kits, Squig Boss? Is that a game? Is that a thing? What do I need to know about that? Streaming for 4 hours today. Oh, I would have been at work. I missed that. I was at work all day. Here we go. Most Russians consider themselves Europeans because 100 million are in 136 million living in Europe. Okay, yeah. So Russians consider themselves Europeans. So is it then Russia? Because that's basically almost touching Alaska, which is still part of North America. We're not sure why. We don't really do much with Alaska. It's a very odd state for us, and it's not connected to us. I don't feel that's fair. Lovok, let's move this a little bit faster if we could, bees. Children. Oh, no, we don't, Squig Boss. No, Mrs. Dave and I have no children and no intention to have children. So, no. Luthor Harkon, yeah, you're having a great game, Luthor. You are having a fantastic game. And Hawk says that doesn't count. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to basically defer to Hawk on this. Spazbast, welcome. You're still into Lizard Man. Jess's stream was awesome. Cool, good. I'm sorry I missed it. I was at work, so I didn't get that. But a 4-hour stream on May the 4th, all the numbers just seem to work out just fine. Barrow Legion. Well, actually, I was going to say we're never going to encounter you. We're kind of coming up on your shore. I mean, we are on your shore, but we are in distance of you. We might actually run into the undead at this point. Siberia is Asia. Okay, but Siberia is still Russia, though, right, Hawk? I mean, Russia claims that. Where's the type of guilt you just saying why I'm a bit slow? I know you weren't trying to guilt me. We watch each other's streams when we can watch each other's streams. I don't feel... No, you weren't guilting me at all. I'm actually kind of disappointed I missed it, because that would probably be pretty awesome on May the 4th. But, there it is. Work happened. Insurgents in Gainvale. Oh, dear. Where's the correct answer here? Sacrifice to Cain. Ooh, weapon strength up for 8 turns. Untainted and adjacent provinces. Okay, fair enough. Yep. Send their souls to the Dark Prince. That is bonus XP for Nightshade and a little Winds of Magic buff. Yeah, okay. Or what's Righteous Wrath? That is... Oh, that's a thing. What is it? What exactly is it? Is it a weapon? Plus 36% charge bonus, 20% armor-piercing damage, and 20% weapon damage, and experience for Nightshade, and it's only going to cost me 1,000. Oh, heck yes. Considering my surplus is 11,000 right now, I think we can float that one. I'm pretty sure we can float that. If you're going on a road trip to Alaska, you need to stop in Canada and enjoy some poutine. Yes, poutine is the greatest contribution Canadians have made to the world. French or UK overseas territories shouldn't also count. Well, French and the British did a really good job of conquering most of the world, so I might have a different opinion on that. I might not. If I went to Canada, I would make French toast and pancakes to take advantage of the syrup. You can get perfectly good syrup in the United States. In fact, Vermont in particular. There's an eternal war between Canada and the state of Vermont as to who makes the best maple syrup. Some people might say Vermont. Some people might say Vermont. Iceland is technically also not European since it's part of the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. All right, we're getting into some deep geography here. The Hermit. Oh, Velatroth has an issue. Okay. Yeah, no, I will totally take Loyalty +1 and bonus XP. Why would I take anything else? What's the Rod of Briars? It's a spell. Okay. Fine. I mean, that's nice, but I'm going to take the XP and the Loyalty. Of course I am. Lord Not Moved. Okay, the Great Adventure continues, so you need to get over here pretty much as soon as you can, please. I know you're going to have some attrition. It's going to be fine. It's going to be totally fine. And Sabaoth, you need to hustle as well, because we need to check out Bilbai here. Actually, let's just go ahead and check it out. Go ahead and search the ruins. I'm going to take a stab in the dark. It's probably Skaven. Maybe the nuclear Skaven. Who is it? Is it Clan Skreer? It's Clan Skreer. Okay. Well, Bobcat, you wanted the nuclear-powered rats. We found them. There's Clan Skreer right there. I think it's actually pronounced Scryer, but, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. The largest country in regard of territory it controlled was actually the Mongol Empire. Oh, yeah, I'm not debating that. I'm saying that France and Britain owned a big chunk of the world at points in history. So did the Mongols. So did other people. Canada and Vermont are both wrong. Pennsylvania makes the best maple syrup. Well, here's the thing, Bobcat. I've never heard of Pennsylvanian maple syrup. Never. Ever. I've heard of Canadian maple syrup. I've heard of Vermont maple syrup. Never in my life have I gone to the grocery store and there's been a big push on Pennsylvanian maple syrup. However, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Clan Skreer, yes, we found you. What do you got cooking over here? Because we're probably going to... Wow, that's a really weird army. It's 3 warp lightning cannons and a couple of rats. Okay, that's a fascinating army. We can totally take it. What's going on in Bilbai? Bilbalai, whatever it is. Yeah, okay, this is exactly where Clan Skreer starts. I'm actually kind of having flashbacks here of my Clan Skreer run. So, yeah, they're going to be up in there. Skaven Blight's going to be right up in there. And then Tabaro is here. And Magrita, is somewhere in here. I think it's right by the river. So I could start at Bilbalai and start working my way over. However, let's just, for argument's sake, see what else might be kicking around here. Admiral Azirek. That's probably Skaven too. I bet Clan Skreer are having a really good day. Really good day. Best maple syrup is from Germany, of course. Hawk would say that. Did not look into Dawn of War. I feel like I did. I feel like I looked at that. The best place, Squig Boss, not to, shamelessly self-promote at all, but the best place to drop game suggestions is actually the Discord. Because we have a dedicated channel of people saying, hey, check out this game. When I see it in chat, and I absolutely want to check it out, but 2 minutes after I'm done with chat, I'm just fried after that. I'm completely fried. So, not to shamelessly self-promote the We Are As Discord, but that is an awesome place to do it, because I see that. I see it, and it's there in writing where I can look back and go, oh, hey, so-and-so told me about that game. That's why Space Haven made it onto the channel. That's why a whole bunch of stuff did. The Renault FT was a revolutionary light tank developed by France in late World War I. It was the first tank to feature a turret, has a 2-man crew. I believe that's a man crew, a driver and a gunner, and could be equipped. Oh, you did! I'm sorry, Squig Boss. I'm sorry. Let me go check that. Hang on. I'm actually going to look at that right now. Hang on. Game suggestions. There we go. Use so the link is in the support yourself server. Oh, you just did it today. Oh, okay. Okay, no wonder I haven't seen it then. Okay, so I'm looking. Your message looks like it came in. Oh, no, 427. Okay. Weird. Maybe I just haven't looked at that recently. Sorry about that. The link is in the... support yourself. Okay. I'm just trying to... There we go. Okay, so it's in here somewhere. All right. Somewhere in here. Hang on. I'm going to have to scroll way down. I apologize. I'm not actually playing Total War right now. I don't... So, Squig, you're saying the link is in the Promote Yourself channel? Okay, that is probably going to be like literally the worst place to put that because everyone else's videos just get auto-added in there, so things are just flying by. And I totally see why I missed it now. If you ever need to actually get my attention in the Discord, because I'm not on Discord all the time, I do... as best as is humanly possible, try to have a life outside of YouTube. As much as I love it, there are other things that go on in the world, and I try to attend to them, like Mrs. Dave, who is awesome and deserves all the attention you get. Long story short, if you ever need to actually like grab me and go, hey, I really need Dave to see this in the Discord, just tag me. Just tag me, and that will pop up. I'll see that immediately, and I can check it out. So always tag me if something is important to you. Just go, at Dave, and I will see that immediately. So, sorry, yeah, you are 100% correct. You did put it in the Discord. It's just kind of all over the place where I didn't notice it. Always tag me, man, and that gets my attention super, super quick, because I don't necessarily go through every single channel in the Discord every day. So, I usually check in on the general, and, maybe a couple of other places if I know there's a conversation going on. So that was a long-winded way of getting to a point, Squig Boss, which is basically apologizing to you for not checking that out, but explaining why I didn't check it out, because I didn't really see it. It didn't kind of, it wasn't evident to me in the Discord. Okay, Warhammer 2. That was a very long-winded explanation. I'm sorry, Squig. Kagarosh, you, are we going to get into a war with the nuclear rats? Because here's the thing with the nuclear rats. They've got nuclear bombs. Like, no kidding. They've got tactical nuclear weaponry that they can unleash. I would actually rather stay friends with them. And they're pretty friendly with us right now. And we have a non-aggression pact with them. You know what? I'd actually rather stay friends with the nuclear rats, because Clan Scryer's warp rockets can take out half an army in one step. And I don't mean, like, damage it. I mean broken, shattered, gone in one step. Their warp technology is so OP, it's almost a little ridiculous. Almost a little ridiculous. With an 8mm machine gun or a 37mm gun, a low-velocity 37mm to be exact. Yeah, I'd rather stay friends with you guys. How about a trade agreement? You want to trade with us? Yep, you sure do. Great. Do you want to have military access with us? No, not that. Okay, that's fine. How are we broadly doing with you? It's deteriorating. Why are we deteriorating? Well, we're trespassing. We can solve that. I can solve that problem. Treaty with the Vampire Coast. Yeah, we kind of do. And apparently we did a hero action against you. Was that just checking out your town? Because I just looked at you. I just want to see who lived there. And treaties with Nagaron. Okay. But you're broadly okay with us, and you really like us beating up Lothern. Okay, I'll have a think about this. I would rather stay on their good side, because I'm not 100% sure I can take them, truth be told. You can keep moving over here. Let's try and get out of Clan Scryer's territory. Did you know, with Bobcat, the bikini swimsuit was named for an atoll where the U.S. Navy conducted nuclear weapon tests? I did know that, actually. I actually knew that. Bikini Atoll. Yes, that's a thing I actually knew. Go me, I guess. Can you recruit from where you are? Admiral. Can you... No, local... Okay, you need to be in the camp stance. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Velatroth has a skill point kicking along, so we just gave him some XP. Alright. How about... You're pretty fighty. That's good. We're kind of saving up for your Black Dragon. And that's actually going to happen next level. That'll be nice. Why don't you have... Yeah, why don't you get your monsters a little bit beefier? Let's do that. Let's get your monsters a little bit beefier. Never going to hurt. Oh, Argyle, you're our new guy, aren't you? Yeah, you are kind of new. Kind of not very experienced at things. Why don't you have... Actually, what is Dark Venom? Plus 75% weapon damage. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather have you just causing fear all the time. That seems better. I'm just going to max out Specialist, because I know I'm going to take it anyway. I'll grab that at some point. Oh, no worries, Squig Boss. Thank you. Thank you. And do please repost that and tag me, please. Tag me in that, the @Dave thing. Sorry your phone's dying. Do please do that again so I can actually see it. And don't put anything in the other people's videos things, because I'll never see it. Things just fly through there. Okay, end that turn. I think that's a good place to end it. And let's see. Okay, Lothern's moving. Oh, it's just an agent. That's fine. It's just an agent. We can cope with an agent. It's all going to be 100% fine. They can wander around and do what they want. They're on the ropes. Between me and Nagarond, they don't have much longer. They do still have all the gates, though. Well, all but one. Nagarond took the Unicorn Gate, but not any of the others. And their other settlements, their other towns are kind of weak. I mean, I'm not expecting a lot from them, but they've surprised us in the past. Lothern has made a huge comeback. They could theoretically do it again. I'm not counting on it, but they could theoretically do it again. And Hexodal... Oh god, we're still at war with you? We've been at war with you for the entire game, and we've never actually met you. Wow, I may have just spoken too soon. Oh, I may have just spoken too soon. Was that Mazdamundi himself going up to Sildrator? Are you finally making a move on me? I actually don't have any armies there. Oh, if that's a full stack army with Mazdamundi at the helm, that could be an issue. I have no time to pull any other armies back. Closest one is going to be the one that's on the western coast of Ulthuan. Hey, Maximus, welcome. Welcome, Maximus. Yeah, the closest army is going to be the one that's on the western coast of Ulthuan, and that's still a solid 3 to 4 turns away. I thought Mazdamundi and I were just going to be at war forever and never actually fight each other. He's actually making a move. That kind of blows. I can put an emergency army up in that neighborhood, but he's probably going to hit it before then. I wonder if I can just sue for peace. I have no interest in having a war with him. I don't really want to go into Lustria. I'd rather just start picking away at, well, what is Warhammer Europe, basically. So, move this along. I want to see what Hexodal's doing. I mean, I've seen what Hexodal's doing. I'd like to address the issue. I'd like to start a plan with Hexodal. Because I have no interest in them. We're only at war because they hate us. But then pretty much everyone hates the Dark Elves, except for Clan Scryer. We're pretty good friends with them, which is neat. Because I don't want a war with the nuclear rats. They can go boom, like aggressively boom. Not a little bit of boom, like a lot. And of course, now that I'm over there, I'm going to have to make sure they're not putting any undercities in. When is the next YouTuber's Life out? Short answer, Tuesday-ish? It's Rise of Industry on Monday. So probably Tuesday. If not Tuesday, Wednesday. Is best answer I can give you. If not Tuesday, Wednesday. It really depends just what I record on Monday. Monday's kind of my bulk recording day. And then I sort of filter things out during the week. So probably Tuesday. And if not Tuesday, Wednesday. Military acronyms with bird brains. Oh, we've got a new one. Oh, cool. Unmanned aerial vehicle. Electronic warfare. I know ICBM. It's one of the actual things I know. Forward-looking inferred. What would you use that for? Airborne warning and control. Who did a thing? Somebody failed to damage my walls. That's fine. You keep moving. Actually, you're pretty much at full health right now. You can kind of come out of the channeling stance and start marching. Oh yeah, Clan Scryer's having a really, really good game. Why are you suffering attrition? Is there a storm? What's your problem? Oh yeah, it's during a storm. Okay. Well, I can't do anything about a storm, so you may as well start beefing up this army, and then I'm going to go address the Hexodal issue. You don't have access to a lot. Where is your... What is your Black Ark actually at? Oh, you've got some room to build here. Well, do that. Totally do that, please. Let's get you, yeah, let's get you some horsies. Horsies are good. Infrared. Infrared. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Lord not moved. Well, let's go address the Hexodal thing. Let's go deal with this as best as we humanly can. I will start Yastra's army, because Yastra's army is pretty beefy. I will start Yastra's army moving in that direction. We're actually a little bit closer than I thought we were, which is good. So, start moving over there. Yeah, Hexodal is... Okay, it's not Mazdamundi himself, but boy, just from what I can see, he's got a beefy army. Temple Guards ain't no joke. Not a joke at all. One Bastylodon, one Stegodon. Curry! Welcome! Welcome, Curry! So good to see you. Yeah, Sildrator is as beefed up as it can be, but this guy could certainly march right in. We got walls, though. That would hold him off for a little bit. That would totally hold him off for a little bit. What I will do is start a new army working over here. I'd like to see someone a little fighty. That would be good. Thank you, Curry. Yeah, Tomalak. You would be leadership +2. That's good. Or I will take a Shadow Sorceress. Yeah, right, like Ravenna here. Malevolent. Ooh. Leadership aura up. That's pretty good. Narian? I kind of like the look of Narian. That's good. Or Larian, probably his brother. No, here we go. Basic fighty. Charge bonus up, weapon strength up. Larian, you're hired. And your initial loyalty is not terrible. You are going to go sit in Sildrator. You are going to recruit as much as you humanly can right now. Which is not much. Truth be told, it's not much. Oh. And those are going to take a while. Get 3 halberds and 2 Harganeth executioners. You won't get them done before he gets here. But with the walls, yeah, Yastra should be able to make it there, hopefully next turn to relieve you. Oh, thank you, Curry. I appreciate that. Road to 10k. Well, that might be slightly optimistic. Slightly optimistic. I've had a good couple of days that put me over the 1k marker, so thank you. Yeah, it is nice. I was saying earlier in chat, it's just relaxing now. Now I'm not fretting it. Now I'm not, I'm not trying to get there and trying to get there. And now I can just sort of do what I do. Just kind of chill out and do what I do. It's much more relaxing after hitting that number. So yeah, Sildrator is going to have to just do the best it can. Hopefully he'll siege us. Oh, Yastra's still really banged up, though. Hasn't really healed enough. That's not so good. Oh, Velatroth, you're getting crippled by attrition there. You should get out of that storm, like right now, dude. You should really get out of that storm. It's going to take you a while to heal off just coming on a boat. Can you at least get in there? And does that get you out of the storm? Not quite. Not quite. Okay. Hero not moved. That's Sabioth. That's totally cool. Sabioth, why do you think you want to go by water? I want you to just go over there. Oh, because you are on the water. Sorry, Sabioth. I totally forgot where you were. Oh, Squeakboss is back. Excellent. Excellent. Cool. Good deal. Hopefully you're at more than 15% at this point. Hero not moved. Argyle. That's the guy I was thinking of. Argyle. Start going in that direction. And MAWB. Hang on. What are we doing with Bird Brains now? Military acronyms. Right. Military acronyms. Okay. GLCM, Ground-Launched Cruise Missile, which is so much more interesting than a ground-launched cruise ship. One of those Norwegian cruise ships, they just sort of shoot them off into space and everyone dies because cruise ships aren't built to be in space. High-speed anti-radiation missile. The heck's an anti-radiation missile? How do you anti-radiation? Do you shoot radiation with very, very, very tiny bullets? LGP, laser-guided bomb, and surface-to-air missile. 17% Squig Boss. Excellent. Good. Well, good, I guess. 17% is better than 15. Unassigned unassigned squig points, I just said. Unassigned skill points, Lillian. What do you got kicking around? You're sort of meh, aren't you? I could get you the Blood Cauldron, because I just think that's cool. Although it does actually radically reduce your weapon strength. What do I get out of that? A lot of armor. Okay, a lot of armor. That is pretty good. And a little bit more speed. Okay, why don't you spread a little more corruption in the world? That seems fair and good. Gain Vale, you are saying I need to be building something. I will do that. Anti-radiation is basically heat-seeking. Okay, got it. Okay. Apparently, Latvian women are the tallest, on average, at 5'6". And you're walking around Wales at 6'6". Well, Latvian women would look up to you, both literally and figuratively, Harriet. See what I did there? Look up to you. Get it? Okay. Basically, they kill SAM sites. All right, got it. So, Gain Vale, what would you like to be building? What would you like to do with your time right now? Just in case. I already built your walls. Okay. I could build the find the nuclear rats under the city thing. But we could also do that later. Why don't you... I wouldn't mind getting some Harganeth Executioners in this team. Yeah, sure. Get a House of Assassins. Why not? Listen to Bobcat this time around. Got it. They track radar. I was wrong. Okay. Cool. All right. I think everyone's basically in play at this point. And now the fussy thing is, what the heck are the lizards going to do? Because, boy, they've got a beefy army. Let's see. I don't think they're going to take any diplomacy, but I suppose it's worth checking out. And that's actually not where I wanted to go. I wanted to talk to you. Oh, Lord Mastamundi, you hate me so much. And we've never actually even fought. What is 1.96 meters, Hawk? I always say I'm terrible at metric, but... I'm actually, a lot of it I do understand. I'm just never good with meters, unfortunately. So how much is basically 2 meters, which is what you're telling me there? Yeah, now you're throwing more metric at me. I'm not so good with that. How tall is 1.96 meters in good old-fashioned imperial measurement? Just the way I like it. Any chance you want a peace treaty? Probably not. No, okay. I'll give it a shot. What the heck? Nope, they rejected it. Okay. We could have a real problem in our southern border here. A very big problem in our southern border. I mean, it's got walls. It's got a garrison, but it ain't going to stand up to that. I can tell you that right now. Hopefully they put us under siege and stay there. And then in the meantime, I can get the other army over here to deal with this issue. I hope. What is the garrison like in Sildrator? It's a great garrison, as far as garrisons go, but ain't that great. Okay, end the turn. Let's see what happens. It's around 6'4". Thank you, Harriet. That is quite tall. Yes, that is quite tall. Gandrel, what do you do for a living? You're going to go hang out over there and probably try and damage my walls, because that seems to be all you know how to do, is damage walls. It's very tedious of you, Gandrel. Your nation is pretty much done. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he's coming right in. He's walking right in. Yep, and he's put us under siege. Okay, fair enough. Wonder if I got time to get another army over there. You know what? I bet I do. I bet I could build a semi-decent army, get it over there. Depends if he thinks he's going to walk right in. That's the problem. Americans really need to get rid of the strange imperial measurements. It probably won't happen, Hawk. Again, we've talked about this in chat before. I remember as a kid, metrics, everyone was going metric. The whole world was metric, and America said, sure, we'll be metric too, we'll try that. And we tried to learn the metric system, and about halfway through, we just stood up as a country and said, no, you know what, we're not doing this. So, it probably won't happen. We just, as a nation, it's probably the only time our nation has been singularly purposed. Just say, no, you know what, we're not into metric. You can have your metric system. That's fine. You guys have metric system. We'll keep feet and inches and miles and real tons, not metric tons. I am well aware the whole world is using the metric system, Hawk. I'm well aware of that. We're not. We're just not. Some of our sciencey people do because it's just the currency. If you're in the science profession, you have to use metric because everyone else uses metric. In the same way that if you're in the business world, you basically have to speak English, Japanese, or German, or all three, to compete in the business world. Actually, Chinese is probably in there too, but largely English. But the rest of the world, the rest of America rather, no. We're just not doing metrics. No, not going to happen. I know how heavy a pound is. I don't know how heavy a kilogram is. I can pick something up and say, yeah, that's a couple of pounds, but no. Worst thing you guys have is cups for measuring. Why? Makes perfect sense. Mrs. Dave and I do not a small amount of baking. Cups works just fine. Works just fine. I know how much a cup is. I can tell you how much a cup is. I can look at a measurement and go, yeah, that's plus or minus a cup. What the heck is a liter or a whatever it is you people are doing over there? It's all very silly. Base 10. Dividing things up by tens and hundreds and thousands. That's just way too simple. Way too simple. We like our things very messy and fussy. But I know how long a mile is, and I know how long it takes me to walk it. What are you... Oh, you guys are the Vampire Coast. Vampire Coast, would you like to come up and help? I might try and set a war coordination target with anyone in Hexaudal. Just go beat up Hexaudal for me. USA, Liberia, and Myanmar. Okay, well, then at least there are other people. At least I can go to Liberia and bake something. So at least I've got that going for me. The cup thing is totally cool. I have no problem with that. And you know what? For everything else, there is the echo dot. That's what's for everything else. I can just ask that what things equal. U.S. Imperial units are based on metric. Well, there you go. See? We're early adopters, Bobcat. How long is a mile? Well, I can tell you it's how long it takes me to walk about 15 minutes. That's how long. Weight and there are different miles. Well, okay. I like our miles. If the metric system was so cool, why is it we're the ones who have been to the moon? Yeah, how's the German space program going, Hawk? It's probably going great. He's probably going to go, yeah, it's actually going just fine. We're going to the moon tomorrow, and then we're going to Mars after that. That's probably exactly what he's going to say. Cup is how my mother cooks and bakes. Yeah, exactly, Japman. Exactly. It's just what we're familiar with. At the end of the day, both systems work just fine, Hawk. They both work just fine. It's, what this is? This is the PC versus Mac war. That's what this is. It's PC versus Mac. Both systems work just fine. It's just personal preference. One is actually not better than the other. The fanboys of each will tell you they are. They'll tell you Macs are better than PCs and PCs are better than Macs. But at the end of the day, it's actually just personal preference. It's whatever system works best for you. Same thing with Metric and Imperial. Imperial works just fine. We've had no problems using Imperial. Imperial is not messing up our lives in any way. Nobody is tripping over cup measurements and collapsing to the floor in a pratfall and then, walking a mile and collapsing again in another pratfall. This isn't a Dick Van Dyke moment here. Both systems work great. It's just personal preference. It's just totally personal preference. So there's that. That was a bit of a rant. Sorry. Settlement besieged. Yes, I'm aware of that. Thank you. Form a military alliance with Nagarond. I'd love to. That sounds great. I'd love to do that game. Thank you. Can I have a military alliance with you? You are technically my son. I think we've got one game. Hang on, game. I think we're already there. Military access. Okay. Well, they're not offering it, game, so I'm not sure what to do with that information. ESA is actually... I knew he'd come up with something on this. I knew Hawk was waiting for this one. The German space program's actually going great, so yeah. It used to be Mac, but there was Steve Jobs. Now it's Tim Cook. There's no universal best. I would even say prior to that, Jess, that Mac and PCs both work just fine. And it really is personal preference. It's what you're familiar with, and that's the metric versus Imperial thing. It's what we're familiar with. Imperial works just fine. I know you use a Mac and Mac works just fine for you. I use a PC. It works just fine for me. I don't feel I'm missing anything by not having a Mac. And I don't think you feel you're missing anything by not having a PC. Same with metric. I don't feel our lives are in any way affected by us not using the metric system. How long does an average game of Warhammer take to finish? I don't know, Harriet. I've never finished one. That's no lie. I've never finished one. I put 500 hours into this game. Never finished one. There is basically the whole point of this game is, conquer the world. There are a whole bunch of sub-objectives to do, but it's basically conquer the world. And the world's very, very big. And usually I kind of tap out early when I get to a personal feeling of done. Like, okay, I totally conquered that entire continent. I'm kind of done. And the game will spawn more and more and harder units of Chaos Warriors. That's how the game finishes you off. It'll just keep spawning and really spamming Chaos units towards the late game, which there's only so much of that you can do before they will wipe you out. So, no clue. Never finished one, Harriet. Never finished the game. All right, I need to deal with the invasion here. You know what? While we've got a bunch of people in chat, while we've got a pretty healthy chat going on, I actually wanted to talk about, Total War as the Warhammer thing as the Saturday stream, because we've done other games on this stream. Now, some folks are a little newer to the chat, but, Jess and Birdbrains and Hawk and all you guys, we used to do XCOM here. We've done a bunch of stuff here. So I wanted to have a little chat about maybe, and I could go either way. I'm totally 50-50 on this. Jess will be right back. Awesome. Totally 50-50 on this. So the new one, Total War Three Kingdoms, comes out at the end of the month. It's on the 29th. I already have it pre-ordered, thanks to very generous people in the chat. I already have it pre-ordered. It's done. It's going to be there when that releases on the 29th. I've never played it, obviously, so it would be completely blind, but I was thinking we could switch the stream over to the new Total War. We could switch it to... I know you want to see Battletech, Hawk. I know you want to see Battletech. I'm really into Total War right now, Hawk. I'm sorry. I'm wicked into Total War. But we could switch it over to Three Kingdoms. We could totally switch it over to Three Kingdoms. And I know for a lot of people, the game is kind of secondary to hanging out with a good bunch of people here. It's really just a hangout spot, and I happen to be playing Total War and facilitating you guys hanging out together. Blind is more fun. Sometimes, Hawk. Sometimes. I have no doubt, Hawk, that the second I fire it up, you will somehow be an expert, because you just do that. It's weird. But you're good at strategy stuff anyway. So yeah, I was thinking maybe when that releases on the 29th, we turn this over to Total War Three Kingdoms. Dawn of War, when I get a chance to look at it, when I actually see it, I will take a look at it, definitely. I'm going to tell you right now, Squig, I am really looking forward to Three Kingdoms. I've been looking forward to that ever since I figured out it existed. So there is, there's going to be an impetus for me to want to play that. So we'll see. But I'm just kind of throwing the question out there and seeing, hey, you know what, if we've done a heck of a lot of Total War Warhammer 2, and believe me, I can play this forever. If you guys were like, no, we're really into Total War Warhammer 2, please keep playing this, no problem. That is so no problem. Wow, Clan Scryer are having a great game. All of these ruined settlements, that's all rats. That's rats all day. They're having a fantastic game. Oh, wow, they've already taken Quenelles. Ooh. Dang, they're really kicking along here. Let me keep beefing up the Admiral's army here, because if we have to go that far inland, he's going to become less and less useful. I'll take 2 of you, and I'll take 2 of you, and I'm going to start taking you. Oh, except not, because apparently I'm out of slots there. Three Kingdoms is sort of China. It's not fantasy. It's not sword and sorcery and dragons. It's more historical. It's not. I mean, it's a fictional take on history, but it's basically China. So instead of the Warhammer universe, we'd be in, historical China. Depends on the game. When playing EU4 in multiplayer, you always lose. Okay, thank God. That really cheers me up, Hawk, that there's a game you're not good at, because you're good at basically everything. It's most frustrating. And I mean that as a compliment. That's not a slam, that's a compliment. Argyle, right. You need to go on a scouting mission, Argyle. You need to figure out what we can take around here to start our foothold without upsetting the nuclear rats. There's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Three live streams a week would be a little much, Squig. It's very tough. It's very draining. Hearts of Iron 4. You know what? It's weird, Bird Brains. I think I just put that on my wish list. I think it was number 4. I know I just put a Hearts of Iron on my wish list because I knew of the game, but I'd never really explored it, and it actually looked pretty good. So I kind of tucked it on my wish list. That's where I put all the things that I want to keep an eye on and go, hey, I'd like to revisit this game and maybe take a look at it later. It doesn't necessarily mean that I plan on getting it, because Lord knows there's like 250 things in my wish list. But it is... it's definitely something that I looked at, and I think it was actually number 4, Hearts of Iron 4. So that's not completely out of the question either, Bird Brains. So 3 live streams a week is tough, Squig. 2 is pretty good for me right now. I mean, I do have to go to work. YouTube ain't paying the bills, Squig. So I do actually have to have a job and go to work and do that. And I think, if Jess is still kicking around here, she'll tell you live streaming is, it's draining. It's draining. So when I'm done with this, I'm kind of wrecked. So to do that 3 times a week, I'm not saying I will never have a third stream. We just did one. But it certainly probably wouldn't be regular. It wouldn't be a regular thing. Galactic Civilizations 3. Weirdly, Harriet, Hawk, I feel that is also on my wish list. Or I've looked at Galactic Civilizations. I've definitely looked at that. Made of misotopes. Where's Vosseros when we need him? Nightshade, you've got a skill point. What can we do with your time? Oh, little public order never hurts. Nightshade, have I just been specking you down spells? Yeah, I have. Okay, you should get your Name of Power. You should totally get your Name of Power. Lord's own combat skills. Lord's army. Lord is standing with the faction as a whole. Let's get that. Let's get aristocratic Name of Power. Now, what will that reveal? That will reveal Cane marked, upkeep down, untainted up, ward save, that's good, and recruitment duration down. Oh, that's good. Oh, only in the local province, though. Only in the local province. Black Conqueror, income up, magic item drop chance up. Yeah, but that's only raiding, sacking, and looting, which are the 3 things I don't often do. I'm going to take Cane mark. Let's just get our Harganeth Executioners a little cheaper. That seems fine. Okay, I want to end the turn, but I kind of don't want to deal with Hexaudal right at the moment. Let's just beef up some stuff around here. Wow, our surplus is kind of plummeting right now. Yeah, it's kind of plummeting. Okay. I mean, it's fine. It's totally fine. And yeah, I can't even build this army because we're under siege. And you have used up all your movement points. Maybe I should just start another army over here. That was kind of my plan. Start another army over here. Yeah, I could see that happening. How old are you, 20 or 23? Oh, God bless you, Squig. That's the nicest thing anyone said. No, not. I won't reveal my exact age, but quite a bit older than that, Squig. Quite a bit older than that. Let me tell you this, Squig. Here's how I can date myself. My first video game was Pong when it first came out. When Pong was revolutionary, I played Pong. That's how old I am. So that should answer your question right there. Tomalak is still in here. Where's that? Where did that Shadow Sorceress go? Yeah, Ravenna. Sure. Let's take her. Let's take her. Yeah, when Pong was a revolutionary game. Revolutionary game. I was playing that. When you played Pac-Man on a table. Like the video game was a table. That's what I played. Ravenna, get into there. Start building an army. And you know what? I need you to start building a... Oh, actually, hang on. I need to basically... Oh, if I cancel your army, though... Is he going to think he's going to walk right in? Well, let's find out, because I need to cancel your army. So I can build one over here. There we go. Right. What can we build super quick? Nothing. Great. Start with some halberds. Get me 2 Harganeth Executioners. That's pretty much my money blown right there. You're not old, you're nostalgic. Yeah, broadly. Hey, Jess, welcome back. Okay, is Hexaudal going to try and just burst through the city? Because I think they probably can. And if they do, I'm kind of inclined to let them, because they'll beat themselves up so much getting in the door that even if they take the city, it will be very, very easy to take it back from them. Very easy. So I'm inclined to let them do that. And Justice here, no matter what we stream. Yeah, I mean, we haven't been playing Warhammer forever. Did a whole lot of XCOM. Back-to-back XCOM full games. And Talaxlin. Okay, if you wanted to go beat up on Hexatl, I would be really super okay with that. I'd encourage you to do that, frankly, because they're kind of a pain in my neck. I didn't really want a war with them, but here we are. And did we ever get a peace accord going with the rats up here? I hope so. Really hope so, because I don't need something on my southern and my northern border. That would be super fussy. Morgan, what do you do for a living? Who are you? Are you you're the Blessed Dread. Okay. Okay, we're good friends. We're fine. You're again suffering a lot of attrition there, Sparky. Oh, but you won. You won against Hexatl. Good. Good. Anything we can do to damage them is fine. I'm just going to have to march through Lustria. I have to stamp my authority all over what is effectively South America. I hope not. Oh, I really didn't want a war with Hexatl. I mean, we've had one forever. I think we've had a war with Hexatl, but we've never encountered them. Why are they suddenly attacking me? Are you out of things to conquer down here? Is that your problem? Are you just on an expansionist kick? Oh, speaking of the Blessed Dread, you guys are kind of... What do you think you're going to attack? You have one guy in that army. You have one person in that army. What do you think you're going to do with that? Not a lot is going to be my answer. Okay, I've kind of seen the people I wanted to see, which is effectively Hexatl. So what can I do? I have one army that's beaten up in the south. That will be able to get there next turn and reinforce the city. I'm building another army which will be at full strength, but very inexperienced. Maybe between everyone, we can beat back Hexatl. I'm not actually sure. I don't like fighting lizards because they won't die. They're almost worse than dwarves. They simply will not go down. Well, they'll go down, they just won't run away. They're really, really fussy about not running away. Kind of a pain in the neck, really. Okay, what can I do long-term about Hexatl? I'd like to just stop them where they were. That's why I stopped building. That's why I stopped expanding into the south. That was my goal. But apparently they're not happy with that. And you were not 14 when you played Pong. I was not 14 when I played Pong. You're right. That is correct. Raid the Skeggy region. No, I probably won't, game. I can't see any real reason to do that. Get me back to the Hexatl issue, please. Let's get Yastra in here as backup. How close can I get you, Yastra? Please say very, very close. Yeah, I can park you. Oh, park. Come on, come on. I see it. I see it. I see it. No, okay, that's fine. Just park yourself right there. Oh, that's going to take you an extra turn. Okay, because there's no beach there. That's fine. Oh, I forgot we gave Yastra a dragon. Good job, Yastra. Have a dragon. Have you recruited anything at all? No, you have not. Okay. Any, Oh, there we go. We've got some regiments of renown we can dump in here. Ooh, including a renowned war hydra. Chill of Sontar. Oh, yeah, take all of these guys. Oh, except, do what I asked you to do. What is that? A Cold One Cavalry and Witch Elves that I'm not crazy about, but that's fine. It's just something in the army. It's warm bodies at this point. Long-term, wipe them out. Yeah, I think... I don't hate that idea, Hawk. There's a lot of them. They have a huge chunk of territory down here. We gotta get kind of an eyeball on that. Yeah, they own a lot. That would be a long, long war. We could probably stop right here in the floating pyramid. Or the High Sentinel, or even Paux. Any one of those three could be a good choke point against them. And then just let the Blessed Dread and the Vampire Coast mop them up down here. Not unlike what we did in Ulthuan when we basically said, okay, we're just going to take the inner ring and the rest of you guys can just fight over the rest. I mean, we have some things outside the ring, but broadly we just took the inner ring and said, yeah, that's good enough. Good enough, because we weakened them so much that everyone else will deal with our problem. Lord not moved. Yes, let's keep moving. Do you stop a dragon by putting the drakes on? Oh. Yeah, you're not far off, Squig. You're not far off. You're in the neighborhood. So which lord? This lord. Yeah, this lord. This is exactly the lord I want to move. I'd like to go up to Quenelle, but it looks like there's a teensy tiny bit of vampire corruption going on up there. And that'll be all ratty, too. Ah, there's something that's not rats. That's, oh, that's... Yeah, that's Mousillon. Okay. I think we're friends with them, aren't we? We are friendly with them. And we only have a non-aggression pact. Okay. Okay, that could be my foothold. I'll break a non-aggression pact. I'm fine with that. So everyone who's got things to be doing, start moving up here. I think this... Okay, yeah, I know. I need to change my stance. There we go. And who else is down here? Velatroth is here. Everybody just start moving in this direction, please. Who else needs to be moved? Argyle, good. I need a scout. I need a scout. I'd like to see if there's any other footholds we could potentially take around here. Potentially take. Do I want to end this turn, or how are my armies that are healing looking over here? Marathi in particular. Actually, we gotta... Okay, that's one thing we do have to do. We gotta tech up Marathi a little bit. Not a lot, but I'd like to take out the basic Dread Spears. Maybe take out some of the Dark Shards. Yeah, Marathi, why don't you start... Best place for you right now would be Lothern. You can tech up in Lothern. Start heading in that direction. Lothern's got some good stuff in it. You are Koval. Not a full stack army. Is there anything you could recruit right here? Not with 87 gold, there isn't. No. Okay, that's fine. You know what? We're going to send you over here. So you start heading in this direction, please. Start heading in that direction. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it, Koval. Indeed, I could, Squig. I could be lots of people's dads. Actually, that's not true. That's not true at all. Yeah. So, but yeah, theoretically, do you think I'm your father, Squig? Is there any paternity questions I need to answer? Because I'm pretty clear about my past history, and I'm pretty sure that hasn't happened, to the best of my knowledge. But, you know, if you feel there's questions that need to be answered that a DNA test could solve, I'm more than happy to assist you in that. Ah, Nightshade. You have a pretty decent army. Pretty decent army. Actually, quite a good army. Yeah, you can... Am I comfortable just leaving one army in Ulthuan? And the answer is not really, because there's an army coming right now. Yeah. Okay, no, I'm not comfortable with that at all. And you actually need to peel back. You need to peel back into Evershale. We may have to fight these guys yet again. Yet again. Nagarond. We're not military allies with Nagarond. Is that correct? Yeah, we're not. Not sure why. However, I could set a war coordination target with the Blessed Dread. That's not the stupidest idea. Can I set a target of, well, anything that's hexaodally? Yeah, set a target of, yeah, come on, give it to me. There. Just start picking away at them. That'll be fine. Just start picking away at them, please. Okay. Am I comfortable ending this turn? Broadly, yes. Does Evershale have good defenses? Yeah, everything's pretty defended around here. And what are you guys bringing to bear? You can't have a ton of military infrastructure left. Oh, you're rocking out those Sisters of Avalorn again. Dear Lord, I hate those people. Those just destroy. Phoenixes are not bad. They'll go down pretty easily. Okay, I'm pretty comfortable with this. Pretty comfortable with this. Now what? Alright. Yep, Sabiot's got a little ways to move. That's fine. And I need to check how long I can let that siege go before we're going to start taking attrition. Okay, there are... Oh, okay, apparently not long enough. Apparently not long enough. Okay, well, here comes the lizards. That's fine. We've got walls. At bare minimum... Well, first of all, a lot of these things aren't going to make it up onto the walls. You know, it doesn't matter. They'll go right for the gates. Okay, my goal here is not to win this fight, because I'm pretty sure I can't. My goal is to do so much damage to them that I can just walk in and mop it up. I do not feel this is an achievable victory. Wow, they brought a lot of monsters. They brought a heck of a lot of monsters, and those monsters just do not die. They just do not die. They're so hard to kill. I just looking at their roster, this is not winnable. You know, if you're going to do the Sun Tzu thing of don't enter into a battle that unless you know you've already won it, this is not winnable. We cannot beat these people, these lizards. But I'm going to try and focus on taking out their monsters as best as I humanly can, and then the rest of them just doing as much damage as possible. Just trying to do as much damage as possible so that they will be very, very weak. Larian, this is going to be your first and probably your last day on duty. Really sorry about this, Larian. I'd hoped to get you an army before they showed up. That has not worked out so well. So, Yukyon. Yukyon? I don't know, whatever your name is. I'm not even going to focus on you. Okay. This is all fine. You know what? Let's actually get that Lord right up on the wall. Probably going to do more damage up there. And let's get some of our... Oh, actually, they put some infantry over there. You know what? Any tower that we can get active except that one, because they're not really ever going to be in range of that. Get over here. They're probably just going to rush the gate, I would imagine. So, do I have any halberds here? Chances are they're going to rush the gate with the monsters. I have no halberds. Okay, I have no real defense against monsters. That's fine. I only have the one gate, though. Yes? No. No, I have more than one gate. Okay. Well, this is going to be fun. Sure. Get the Dark Riders over here. They can charge something, and you guys can also charge something eventually. Yeah, this is about as good as this is going to get. Okay, this is going to be a horrible defeat. This is going to be a totally horrible defeat. So the goal is just to do as much damage as we can do. So any tower. I need all my towers to actually get up and running. Thank you. You're up and running. You target... where are their monsters? There they are. Okay, good. We're actually kind of already targeting them. Good. And you. Are you not active? There we go. You also have a really small area of effect here. Oh, love the tower's range. Not so much on the tower's cone of effect here. You're firing. Great. You. I want you to target this monster. And you. There's not a heck of a lot you're going to be able to do. So target the horned ones. Sure. You know what? Whatever you feel you can get. Yeah, target that Stegodon, please. Can you also get that Stegodon? No, but you can get that Salamander hunting pack. Who did my profile picture? A friend of a friend. Squig, a friend of a friend did that. So that is the answer to that question. Yeah, we're going to lose so badly on this. So very, very badly. But we'll do a fair bit of damage to them in the meantime, especially when they get in range of our archers. Then the pain's really going to come down hard. So you are kind of coming out of range of that thing. Why don't you keep targeting this one, the Salamander hunting pack? That's actually, if we can take those guys out, because those guys do really good damage. My lord is under attack. Nobody is surprised by that. Who are you under attack by? Kind of just want to send him down. May as well get the party started. Actually, why don't you come down here? You're going to have to hold your own down here. You are going to be the front line, Larian. It's all you. because I ain't got nothing else to give you. Okay, they're here. Oh, wow. Well, we took out the horned ones. That's good. Focus on anything else then, dude. I have no... this? Okay, that did some work. Fine. That's fine. Yep. You get in there. You get in there. What are you? Oh, you're witch elves. You're going to go down like tissue paper. You are going to get wrecked down there. Is there other thing dock yet? Okay, not so much. So you guys start heading over there. And you... Oh, you're a death hag. Okay, you'll be able to hold your own over there. Yeah, I took out 2 units already, but it's not going to last. It's not going to last. And that's my only goal, is to just damage, damage, damage. If I could possibly keep these towers active, that would be great. In fact, you're actually doing really good work here, though. I kind of want you to fire on anything else at this point, like these guys over here. But you're doing great work against that salamander hunting pack, which would be super because those guys can really wreck. They're like the Sisters of Avalorn of the lizard world. How are we doing over here, guys? Okay, guys, I need you to be stepping up the pace here. There's people coming down. Actually, you know what? You know what? Don't give me one of you. Ramon, the Death Hag. Why don't you start doing anything else? Because if they're down on the ground, I'll start sending the cavalry. Head there, and you two take these guys out. Oh, Ramon's gotten kind of caught up here. Gates are being destroyed. Nobody is surprised by that. Larian, you're up. You're up. Not playing a tabletop, are you? No, I am not. No, I am not. Yeah, and they've all gone berserk, which isn't helping. And I've gone berserk, which isn't helping. None of this is helping. We're doing great work on the back, though. We're really doing some great work out here. Their cavalry is done. Their horned ones are done. Their salamander hunting pack is almost done. This monster is almost done. We're doing some great damage to the back, and that's all I want to do. If I just... Oh, hi, Larian. You're facing off against the Stegodon now. Good luck with that. Have fun. Have fun with the Stegodon. Guys, can you fire up here? Because these guys could really use an assist. And now that this is basically crumbling, why don't you fire over there? Fire over there. You guys can keep doing what you're doing. Actually, why don't you turn in the other direction? The gates are done. So they're just going to walk through the gates anyway. We may as well just keep this party going here. Just fire at everything, anything you can. If you've got a shot, take a shot. Yeah, you guys, you're not doing bad against those temple guards, such as it is. Black Ark Corsairs, why don't you get involved? What I really need to do is pull my infantry out so they can get the charge in. Yeah, we're not going to win. I want to be super clear about that. We are not going to win, but I'm going to wreck them on the way out. Okay, the leaders here, can you charge him, please? And you, can you do anything at all to him? Yeah, our leader is getting killed by the Stegodon. I kind of saw that one coming. This is where it's all going to fall apart over here. I just can't stand up to temple guards. That's not realistic. I can throw this thing down, though. A lot of their units are done. You're not wrong, Hawk. This is my goal. Wreck them. And wrecking them is happening. It's totally happening. You guys are actually doing good work over there. Oh, wait, they can spawn enemy units? What the heck did you just spawn? Must be some sort of right or something. Okay, that, oh, wow. Shoot, we just killed the Stegodon. Good. Less monsters, please. You know what? Can we get their leader? Is that realistic? Could I take out their leader? I don't want to abandon you guys, but, you fire over there. And, you... Oh, that's a salamander hunting pack. I'd love to take that out. You know what? I changed my mind. Sorry, guys. I changed my mind. Go attack the salamander hunting pack. That's more valuable. More valuable. Where did their leader go, please? You. All three of you... Go, oh, he's trying to take the plaza. Okay. He's trying to take the plaza. I think we can do something about that. Larian. You actually... Oh, you're facing off against cavalry. Okay, you know what's going to be really effective against cavalry? Missiles. Crossbows. Can you get in range of that, please? You can peel off of the salamander hunting pack. They're already done. You guys fire on the temple guards. I think the Temple Guards will actually be the ones who win this, but I've almost got their leader. Cavalry, peel out, charge in. And where'd Larian get himself to? Are you working? You're stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck on a corner, Larian. You're stuck on an asset. Good work, Larian. Well done, Chief. Go ahead, charge in again, guys. Charge in again. Has nails, will Warhammer stuff. Oh, Vosros, welcome. Welcome. We're in a battle we're basically destined to lose, but we're doing our damnedest on it. Which is the weakest of their Temple Guards? That one. You guys are not done over here. Okay. I gotta tell you, those Witch Elves are standing up a lot better than I thought they were. Good job, guys. Go ahead and keep shooting. The enemy lord is dead. We actually did kill the enemy lord. Good. Charge the Temple Guards. And Larian, did you get yourself unstuck? You kind of did. You kind of did. Yeah, the lord's dead, Hawk. I'm pretty still convinced it's going to be the Temple Guards who take this battle. You guys don't seem to be firing on anything, so please continue to fire on things. You, move yourself right here. You, move yourself right here. Thank you. Do what I asked you to do, please. Yeah, they've taken out my troops down here. Okay, yeah, the Temple Guards are just going to wreck my cavalry. It's not what they're made for. Temple Guards will wreck cavalry. That's just going to happen. Larian, can you get in there? My Death Hag is long dead at this point. I'm not winning, Squig. I'm actually not. But I've done so much damage to them. So much damage. Oh, hey, I've got 2 units here who don't seem to have anything to do for a living. Oh, I've got 1 more monster on the field. You guys, I want you to focus on the Temple Guards. Apparently we can deal with monsters a little better than I thought. You, charge right in there. I've still got some crossbows kicking around. Dark Riders are out the door. Those crossbow riders are actually very healthy right now. So you know what? Just pelt the heck out of the Temple Guards. Just skirmish with them. Whacked with my Warhammer. And just skirmish with those guys. Again, folks, I'm seeing units who don't seem to have anything to do. I would love it if you went and gone and did something. Why don't you come over here? Just come over here. See if I can find something for you to do with your time. Yeah, that's fine. The Dark Riders with the crossbows can skirmish all day. And these guys are kind of getting out of your effective range. Larian has had yet another fight with a monster. Well, you know what? It ended great the first time. He killed it. Plan. Make them pay so much their victory will taste like sour ashes in their mouth. Dave the Vengeful. Yeah, no, that's exactly my plan. You've nailed my plan. You've guessed my military tactics there, Vosseros. Which is, I don't plan to win. I plan to make this as Pyrrhic a victory as the phrase will allow. Guys, you're getting stuck on assets over here. You're getting stuck in a corner. I need you to actually move forward while my 1 remaining seemingly healthy unit... Oh, did they just use all their ammo? Okay, yeah, they're out of ammo. Okay, you know what? Peel back and do a charge. You are cavalry. You are definitely cavalry. Come on. Further. Yep, further, please. Okay, and charge into those Temple Guards who are so almost dead at this point. We finally lost Larian. Okay, Larian has fled. Oh, he's rallying. No, he's fleeing. No, never mind. He's fleeing. This 1 unit of archers is doing just fine. Except they have no ammo left. This is where it will all fall apart because we're running out of ammo. So I can't support this effort any longer. Yeah, come on, all the way down here, guys. All the way down here. We're going in 1 last suicide mission. Can you charge something else? Charge the monster. They have almost nothing left. They're going to deeply regret this engagement. Deeply regret this engagement. You're not really doing so good getting through their lines. Why don't you fall back and then fall forward? And this part that we're going to do right now is basically going to be don't ever play Warhammer like I'm about to play Warhammer, which is effectively just charge in and dogpile them. Just dogpile. What are you? You're Temple Guards. Okay, you will wreck me. You will absolutely annihilate me. Everybody, charge this guy. Just run in, do the best you possibly can, guys. I don't suppose Larian's going to beef himself. He's wavering. Okay, he's at wavering. He's back under my control. Why don't you just see if you can charge the monster? You've already taken out 1 monster today, Larian. Why don't you go for the second one? Why don't you just go for the second one? Make it a really good day. My stronghold is in imminent danger. It was in imminent danger the second these guys rocked up. Game. Thank you. I appreciate how much imminent danger we had. Actually, they'll win it just by taking the plaza at this point. Oh, it's no surprise my crossbows immediately broke when they saw this nonsense. Go ahead, try and take him. Everybody charge in, try and take the monster. If I could get that monster down, I'd be pretty satisfied. That will leave them virtually nothing left. Oh, crossbows over here still have some ammo. That's pretty good. Yeah, all you guys, focus right on here. Charge in. This is basically 1 for 1. This is like a net balance. They have lost just as much as we have, but everything I have is starting to break now. Everything I have is starting to break, so there's not a heck of a lot I'm going to be able to do. Is this foretelling Dave's fate for the upcoming Blood Bowl match? Oh no, that fate is sealed. The money's on Penge. The money's not going to be on Penge. I'm going to put money on Penge. He has years. That would be saying Vosseros, like in an XCOM multiplayer between me and Penge. Who would you put money on? Right. It's just experience. It's just going to come down to experience. I think this is the perfect definition of a Pyrrhic victory for them. They have, I believe, 2 units left with any degree of health. And I'm technically not done. I'm not done yet. Hang on. Just charge in. Do I have anything else? Anything else at all? Is anyone, like, replenished themselves? Yeah, you have. You have. Charge that monster. He's got 100% morale, but charge him anyway. There we go. There's the break. Okay. Valiant defeat. Valiant defeat. And you know what? I did way better than I think I should have. I thought they were basically going to walk in the door. You put that many Temple Guards up, Temple Guards are unstoppable. I think I did a lot better than I had any right to do in that. In a game between you and Penge, I would bet on Civilian to win. Excuse me, Bobcat. Civilian and I played multiplayer XCOM. Who won both the matches? That would be me, not Civilian. Not Civilian. I won that one. Now, I would trust Civilian to come up and stab us in the back while we're both playing. That would be a Civilian move. But I did take her in XCOM. I did take her. Blood Bowl is... Yeah, Hawk's got it. Yeah. Most popular sport in the Warhammer world, and I am terrible at it. I am terrible at it. I think I'm going to play as the Skaven just because I like playing as Skaven. I just think the Skaven are fun. Okay, we lost, but look at them. Look at them. They have nothing left. Absolutely nothing left. I don't even need to mop them up. I think I could generate 1 Lord. I could recruit 1 Lord, and single-handedly a Lord could take that. I think I did way better than I had any right to do. Nice part is our towers were able to take out a lot of their stuff before they even got to us. And this is why I put walls on everything. This is why I put walls on every single settlement. Never enough walls in the Warhammer universe. Yeah, so let's see. They have 150 guys left. 150. They deployed 993. We took out 843 of them. There's no way I should have done that well. Yeah, I might actually be getting reasonably decent at this game. Not really, but I'm very pleased with that loss. That's the best loss I've had in a long time. Great, good, okay. Yeah, you can walk in and take it. You know how long you're going to have that? About 8 seconds. You're going to have that settlement as long as it takes for this turn counter to kick down, Hexodal. Even my beaten-up army can walk in there, and you shouldn't have walls now. That should have been knocked down to a level 2 settlement by you occupying it. You should not have walls. If you have walls, the AI is wicked cheating on that. Because that should have been automatically knocked down to a level 2 settlement unless the AI is going to cheat and put walls back up. Let's see how cheaty the AI feels like being today. I bet the answer is quite a bit. Oh, okay. That was a tough battle. Not as tough as the one we had last week. That battle last week was ridiculous. The battle of the 4 armies there. Von Karsteins, yeah, we may bump into you, actually. And the Barrow Legion, we may bump into you, too. That could happen. Norska, probably not. Let's see. Oh, hang on. Who's attacking our allies? All right. The Defender is the Vampire Coast. Oh, it's Talaxlan. Okay, that's fine. It's just more lizards. Yeah, I'm happy to enter the war on the side of the allies for that. That's totally fine. Hawk used to play as orcs. Yeah, and it's not like I haven't practiced a little bit. I have it on the PC, and I've played it. I'm just not good at it. I mean, maybe it's just the AI cheats a little more than... I mean, I know it's all just dice rolls. But I've always heard, like, Blood Bowl people going, oh, God, the dice rolls are always against you. Yeah, it does seem like they are, truth be told. Yastra, what's your problem? Loyalty plus 2, 2,500 money. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, whatever that was, I want that. Oh, the Warriors of Chaos have been destroyed. That's good. Yeah, and I totally killed your enemy leader, and you totally killed my enemy leader. This is all good. We need to get back to our home here. Yeah, let's get back here. So, you, not even in March mode, can march right in here. Now, how much did the AI cheat? Not much. Not much. And you better not have walls, Soldier, and you better not have a garrison. You don't. Okay. Yeah, this is how long you're going to keep this settlement. Even with my warriors banged up, this is a walk. Oh, the game's saying it's not even a walk. I mean, it is a walk, but it's not. The trick is to minimize the number of risky dice rolls. It's that simple and that complex. Exactly. Hawk hasn't played the PC all that much, but played the tabletop. Cool. Always save the risky moves for last. I guess I haven't played enough to really understand what is the risky move versus what is not the risky move. The tutorial is good. It's a good tutorial, but I'll probably have to go through that several more times before I even get a vague hand on it. Long story short, when Penge and I can get this set up, and obviously Penge has got a family, he's got a job, he's got a real life, and I have a job, and I have a wife, and I have a real life. So it's just getting a time where, and 2 different time zones, of course, 2 different time zones. So it's always just getting a time where we've been playing this. We said we were going to do it, and we will totally do it. We just have to kind of coordinate things. Family friend in the hospital. Oh dear. Well, no, go do that thing. Go do that thing, Squig Boss. Absolutely, that's far more important than any silly Warhammer nonsense. Video games to stop using LFSRs or RNGs and push the standardization of actual random number generators would be good for everyone. I'm going to manually fight this battle. 1, because I want the revenge. 2, because I will probably do a little better than the game thinks I'm going to do. And I have some banners, apparently, I haven't used. Plus 4 leadership. That should be somebody right on the front line. How about one of those Corsairs? And Sea Serpent standard. 12% weapons damage, nice. Charge bonus, melee attack, immune to psychology. That's all super good stuff. Who would like to get that? Probably wouldn't kill to give that to maybe the Harpy unit? Maybe? I don't know if that's the right move there. I'm going to just give it to the Corsair for now. I can move it around later if we need to. Yeah, we're totally going to fight this battle for revenge, and I will do better. Job, a wife, and a life. Dave's autobiography. Right, like somebody would really care about my autobiography, Vosros. Let's start from fundamentals there. Let's start from fundamentals. No, that doesn't seem necessary. Oh, and YouTube, I'm just sorry, I'm just looking at my second monitor here while the thing is loading, and YouTube's trying to tell me all sorts of different buttons I should be pushing now after the 1K thing. Wouldn't you like to push this button? You haven't been able to push this button before. Would you like to push it? I bet you'd like to click on this now that you do that. Right, okay. Revenge battle number 1. Let's just pull everyone back for a sec so I can get this set up. I'm going to put the artillery over here, just so it'll be mildly clear of those trees. And let's set you on your little anti-infantry things. And if people read politicians' autobiographies, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong about that. All of you guys can just sort of sit right up front here. And then let's just get those spears in the front. I got to tech you up a little bit, Yastra, which is good because you're actually in a great place to do that. We have some great military infrastructure here. And let's put you guys off to the wings. And you guys off to the wings. You can kind of... I mean, this shouldn't take long, but just in case. And then right up front, 2 gigantic war monsters. You sent your monsters against me. I'm sending mine against you. Just in case, I'll pull the cavalry in. I don't even think we're going to need it, to be honest. I don't even think... It's finished YouTuber's life today. Space Mansion. I'm not even confident I'll ever get that far. I think I'm going to be kicked out of my apartment. It takes a lot of money to move out, apparently. Yeah, here they come. So, you guys... Let's actually have... Why don't you guys... You know what? fire on what you feel. Whatever you feel like firing on, go ahead and do that. I think my Harpies can comfortably take out their flyer without even putting in too much effort. Horned ones, okay, those might be mildly fussy, but there's literally like 5 of them. There's 5 of them left. There we go. All the damage for you, sir. All the damage for you. I'm going to send the Harpy in. Send the Harpy in just to wreck with their Pterodon riders. Oh, they spawned a thing on me. Okay. You just randomly spawns feral cold ones. I guess I haven't played enough of the Lizardman campaign to know that. Yep, and they're gone. Because a monster is eating them. Oh, the Harpies already done? I think the Harpies are already done with the Pterodon riders. No, you're not done, guys. There's totally Pterodon riders over here that I told you to attack. Space mansions are surprisingly affordable. Oh, good. Because I ain't making a lot of money in YouTubers' life. At all. I'll just finish them off. They've gone primal. You know what? Just finish them off. You'll be fine. You'll be totally fine. First monster. You'll actually do not great against Temple Guards, but I'm sending you in anyway because I just want these guys to get wrecked. Actually, the Hydra can take on the Stegodon. Or indeed their leader. How about their leader? Oh yeah, their leader's all done now. Their leader is fleeing because he just got headbutted by a Hydra. Would you travel to space in a space gun or a space elevator? We've done this one, Bird Braids. Neither. Space gun is too scary, and a space elevator is just too long. That's just nonsense. Harpies, go and... Actually, don't... Oh, you know what? That hunting pack ain't no joke. Oh, they already broke. They already broke. It's fine. Already broken. Yeah, this is done. That was just a revenge battle. And I did better than the game thought I was going to do, so I lost less. Decisive victory. We get Soldier Tor back. Wait, is that Soldier Tor? I've totally forgotten where we are now. I think it's Soldier Tor. More to the point, we've got it back. Didn't Charlie and the Chocolate Factory have a space elevator? Yeah, we did all this. I think we did this, Bird Brains. Ooh, I'm working on a decent-sized headache right now. Long day at work. Well, actually, it was a very short day at work, but it was a very intensive day at work. Wait, are we in Soldier Tor? I totally don't remember. Yeah, I know it was a crushing victory. Oh, decent pile of money for such a small force. What do we get? Oh, Potion of Healing. Whatever. That's cool, I guess. Yastra's leveling up, which is neat. Right. We can totally take the public order hit. I'll take the slaves and the extra money. There we go. What does Potion of Healing actually do? Replenishes hit points. Hint was in the title. It was Soldier Tor. Alright. And another elf servant. Wait, we got an elf servant off of a lizard man army? That doesn't make sense, game. And we've killed all those people. Excellent. All those lizards anyway. Scariest thing about a space elevator would be spending 3 hours in an enclosed box with a bunch of other people. Exactly. That's my point. That's exactly my point. I would never want to do that. So Soldier Tor, I'm sure we need to repair stuff. Now that you're back down to a level 1 settlement. But we can take this time to tack up Yastra a little bit. Because I should have a really good military infrastructure in this area. Be mostly... Oh, thanks, Harriet! Thank you! Thank you for coming by. Say hi to Charlotte, please. Mostly used for cargo. Yeah, probably. But, you know, probably there's someone in the... Well, that would be even worse if it was just you and cargo. Because I bet your cell phone would die on the way up. So, Soldier Tor. Go back to this. I'm seeing some military infrastructure. I'm seeing quite a bit of military infrastructure. Do I have everything I need here? While I'm here, I may as well tech up. So you, and you are all out. No, don't merge you, disband you. So I'd rather get these guys in. Blackguard, yes please. And I don't really need 3 bleak swords. That's kind of low tech, really. You guys get out. Yep, do that. And instead, I'll take some Harganeth Executioners, please. I'd like to find... Actually, get rid of one of these Corsairs. Well, get rid of one. Let's just merge them. That way I can heal one of them up. There we go. And you can go. And instead, I will take... I will not take that because I can't afford that. Okay, next round. We'll look at that. kind of keep a little bit of an eye on my money here. I talked about orbital rings and space-based solar power. I want to say yes, but I'm not 100% sure. So I don't necessarily know the answer to that question. Argyle, why don't you continue your little scouting mission here? Now this is going to be all vampiry over here, which is yet more attrition. Kagarosh, start heading up there. Nope, that is not a path through the mountains. I thought it was, but it is not. Actually completely avoided the path through the mountains by going in a different direction. Super. Well, Birdbrain says you haven't, so I'm inclined to believe Birdbrain's in such things. And you are just going to have to basically stay right here, Admiral. There's not much else for you to do. I wonder if I should just break you down. Because if we're not going to be anywhere near the coast, then the Black Ark becomes less and less useless. You know what's scary about the Defiant in Star Trek DS9? Take a closer look at the cabin shots for the crew. No toilet in the shared cabin. 50 crew share one bathroom. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's space. There's only room for so many toilets. Oh, and Sabioth, of course. I have not moved Sabioth. Sabioth, come on up. Oh, yet another Val's Anvil. That's Val's Anvil number 3 in this world, I believe. Commandment available for our original province. Well, I certainly don't need growth. I guess, yeah, just keep going on the tax thing. Just keep taxing people. Unassigned skill points, that will be Sabioth. No surprise there. Why don't you be hard to hit? Well, actually, what's further down your line up here? Oh, you could be immortal. That's pretty good, but not great. I'm not thrilled by that one. Weapon strength up by when fighting against high elves, that's becoming a little redundant. Or a little unnecessary, rather. Why don't you just get more slaves? Do that. Get more slaves. Speaking of the high elves, actually, now that we're on that conversation... Oh, so what should I be building in Sildrator? What is your thing? Public Order +3? Sure. Yeah, why not? Speaking of the High Elves, whatever happened to that army that was sniffing around up here? Yes, Vosros, I did have a Black Dragon mount. In fact, that was Yastra. The guy we were just working with has a Black Dragon. I didn't even really show it off during the battle, I should have. But he was largely unnecessary. You, Nightshade, have basically a full stack army. And you, Koval, have basic, well, not really a full stack army, but an army nonetheless is what you have. The thing is, if I go for the Phoenix Gate, I know there's a full stack army of elves, right? And I'm not going to be able to take out a full stack army of elves plus the guards that are at the Phoenix Gate with just 2 armies. That's a 3-army problem right there. So you wake up and the night shift sleeps in the same bed as you. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of gross. Everyone should have their own bed. People should not be sharing beds. But I suppose that's what you got to do in space. Yeah, go ahead and end that turn. I think I'm okay with that. Yep, Morathi's heading down to get tacked up. That's fine. And when you do, you've only got the original War Hydra, the OG War Hydra. I need to get you another monster. I think that seems nice for Morathi. There they are! Oh, it's a Lariel again. Oh, what a surprise, Lord Mazdamundi. I bet you want peace now, don't you? And you're willing to pay for it. Super. Yes. I'll happily accept your peace offer and 1,000 gold. Conquer the cities first, then take out the gates. No, you're not wrong. And I've done it, Hawk. I've done it on a couple of different campaigns that I do on my own time. Yeah, you're exactly right. Because the gates can't attack you. The gates can't spawn an army. There's no military infrastructure within a gate. So if you eliminate all their cities, you've eliminated their ability to spawn an army, basically. Although the game will cheat and spawn one anyway. But yeah, you're exactly right. Take out the cities, take out all of their infrastructure, and then the gates are not easy, because those specific, they have the special gate guard units that are kind of beefy. So it's not easy, but it's easier. Definitely easier. Blessed Dread, why are you even down there? Why are you even down there? So finally, after what is effectively a centuries-long war with Hexatl, we fought one battle with them, and then they sued for peace. It was that Pyrrhic victory that they had in that we just did, because I wrecked them afterwards. I wrecked them. So now that we're at peace with them, I don't really need all of those armies that I've got kicking around there. I'm probably going to leave a small, maybe a half-stack army. But then I might run into loyalty issues if I do. That could be possible. Russian submarines are much more comfortable as long as you have plenty of RADAWAY. Yeah, I could... Oh, I kind of just want to park a lord over there, but that's going to be a loyalty problem. They get bored. They get very, very bored if they're not fighting or doing something. That's probably not the best move, but I would like to see some sort of force in that area, just in case they come sniffing around again. Oh, Varsio, who do you work for? Oh, you're a wood elf. Okay. I don't think we have any specific problem with you, and I don't want your land. It's basically uninhabitable to me. So you can just go about your business, sir. Don't attack me, Clan Scryer. We're friends. And you've got nuclear bombs. So both of those things together says, please don't attack me. The Clan Scryer thing, the latest DLC, they're almost OP. They're almost OP, really. All of the new things they added are just ridiculous. Still not easy to play, though. Even though you've got a nuclear bomb, it doesn't actually guarantee victory. And what do you got? You got like half of your army was heroes. Why? What was the reasoning behind that? And vodka, says Birdbrains. Yes, that would probably be best. RADAWAY and vodka on a Russian submarine sounds exactly the sort of thing that you need. Okay, what is my next move here? We've settled the issue with Hexatl. Oh, more Chaos Warriors. Okay, but they're not coming towards me. That's fine. I think they just... Oh, are those the Chaos Warriors that are going around and destroying all those settlements? Because that shouldn't be rats. Okay, who are we torturing to death here? Public Order +2? Or Loyalty -4? Well, no. No, I don't want that at all. Just, I'll take the Public Order. You are Marathi. Yeah, Marathi. Get into Lothern, preferably at normal stance if you could, please. And start teching up a little bit. Count Noctilus, you better not be thinking about attacking me. We're trusted friends. We're trusted friends, dude. We have a military alliance with you. We don't have a trade agreement, though. I'll take that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Didn't know we weren't trading with you. I would have done that ages ago. Also, not trading with the Vampire Coast. Would you like to trade with us? Yeah, you'd love to trade with us. Great. Good. Is there anyone else we're not trading with? Because that's just basically free money. We're not trading with those undead. But I can't 100% rule out going to war with them. I'm not saying I'm going in that direction, but I'm saying I might be. The Khemri, I'm probably not going to encounter you anytime soon. Would you like a trade agreement? Oh, you'd like a lot of stuff, actually. Except not a trade agreement, apparently. Well, then I don't want anything. I just want your money. Okay, go away now. Go away now. Oh, Marathi, that was the point of this exercise. Yeah, you need to tech up. So let's ditch. How's my surplus? Not terrible, and I'm about to make some changes that'll help that anyway. Let's ditch all of these units. Yes, let's ditch those guys. Okay, what have I got left? I'm basically happy with basic dark shards because they're perfectly effective. I'm going to take one of them out. Yeah, wait a minute. Are you gold or what? You're rank 7, you're rank 2. Yeah, I'll get rid of the rank 2 dark shards. That gives me 5 units of missile infantry. Fine. I want you to have... Oh, wow, we actually don't have the decent halberds down here. That's fussy. That is fussy. We got tons of monsters. A lot of monsters down here. I suppose I should give somebody a dragon. That just seems kind of fair. Yeah, Marathi, you can have a dragon. You still got 3 Blackguards of Nagaron. That'll keep you going for a while. Don't have. I would like to get one more, but it is what it is. Do I want Shades instead of maybe the Corsairs? Maybe. Let me look at you. Yeah, I might want that. Actually, I'm not 100% sure I don't want that. I'll think about it. I'll get the dragon in play, and then I'll think about the rest. You found an airsoft VSS. What's a VSS? I don't know what that is, Bobcat. Silver Tor, you need to immediately go up to level 2 so I can start getting your walls back up there eventually. You, Ravenna, don't really have a reason to exist right now. You really don't. Wow, yeah. Oh, got 3 regiments of renown, though. Okay, you know what? That can go for a start. We don't need to be taking 3 turns to build that. If I ditch her, then those regiments of renowned are going to take a long time to come back. I got a plan for you, Ravenna. You know what? I actually have a plan for you. You are going to take to the sea. You're going to meet up with Marathi, and you're going to trade troops with her, because you actually have better troops. So you're going to swap out with Marathi, and then I'll disband you. A covert 9mm silenced sniper rifle. Damn. Okay, then. Right on. And Yastra, you can kind of just chill. You just chill and heal up and just keep an eye on Hexodal. Just keep an eye on them. Kind of like to see what their move is going to be. Paravon. Okay, the Barrow Legion. Could think about going to war with the Barrow Legion. See what's up here. Just see what lives up here. Isn't anything good? And while you're there, why don't you go into your... Why can't you go into channeling? Why can't you go into channeling? Does not have enough movement range outside of March. Oh, well, go into... Right, okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll deal with that next time. You go out of March stance. And come over... You know what, just come fully over here. It's fine. I will deal with a lot of your attrition issues momentarily. I just want to get a better eye on this place. And that is not going to provide it for me. Sabioth, you need to be able to walk faster, dude. Now, this place is going to be crazy for corruption. Skaven, undead. Do we like the vampires? I don't remember. Oh, we're actually completely neutral with them. Okay, good. That gives me a lot of impetus to kill you then. Or re-kill you, as the case may be. What have you got? It's a level 5 city, though. That ain't going to be nothing. Oh, boy, yeah, that's a garrison and a half, isn't it? Oh, I got 2 full stack armies here. Once they're replenished, that might not be the worst thing in the world. And Castle Baston. What do you do? Might start working on the Barrow Legion. Or I might take... I should know exactly where this pass is. I do this every time I do an Empire run. It should be right in front of Montfort. Or Montfort, rather. Yeah, there's the pass I was looking for. Okay. I might just poke Argyle's head in here and see how much of the Empire remains. Rather take out some Empire territory, because this place is going to be crazy lousy with corruption. Okay, and Lord Not Moved. Yeah, Admiral Azarek. I don't know how functional you're going to be on this side of the Warhammer map. I should probably just send you back to Ulthuan. You'll do more good there, because the range on your bombardment will be, well, acceptable. Okay, and you actually have 9 surplus points. Can you be building anything? Yeah, you totally can. What would you feel like building? Torture posts? Nice. Dark Elf Manors? Nice. Anything military? Oh, we could put you down that line. Actually, probably save up the money and get you down the Dread Manse, because that'll just open up many, many, many things. Many things. Hey, Willow, welcome! Welcome, Willow. Oh, alright. Well, peace with Hexodal. Okay, there come their armies. Yeah, I knew you guys were kicking around up there. I knew you guys were kicking around up there. You can't fool me, High Elves. Nagaron, I was kind of counting on you to deal with the High Elf situation up there. I can't be the Warhammer World's policeman, Nagaron. I can't do everything around here for you. I mean, you are, from a lore perspective, my own son. I feel you could help your mom out here. No, they are sending an arc over. That's good. That'll help. And, oh, I do want to remember if we're at peace with the Skaven up here. Because that would be good. I would very much like to be at peace with the Skaven. In fact, I think I'm doing a broad diplomatic policy of no war with the rats. Nuclear-powered rats or otherwise. I'd rather actually go against the lizardmen. They're easier to fight. Skaven are a pain in the butt. And can be surprisingly powerful when the AI is playing them. And, oh, Blessed Dread are still moving against Hexodal, it seems. Did you take that territory up there? I can't quite see, and it just went by too fast. Might check later if I remember. I probably won't. That's highly unlikely. But Blessed Dread are having a real good game. They're doing very well for themselves. I think Hexodal might now start to be on the ropes. They tried pushing into my territory. That didn't work out so hot for them. Frederick, welcome! Welcome! Welcome, Frederick. Yeah, them Hexodal pushing into my land didn't work out for them. But I think they just had nowhere left to expand because the Blessed Dread are doing some good work against them down here. As are the Vampire Coast, but Blessed Dread are having a great game. Fantastic game right now. Not so much with... I say that, but I'm kind of... Now that Hexodal came out and poked the bear, now that they came out and just smacked me in the face and then we smacked them right back down, I kind of want to go take their territory just for revenge. I won't, but just for revenge. I just... Stupid lizards... Puppets... Wait, the Puppets Chaos are still around? Oh, that must be a different Chaos army. Okay. Oh, we were supposed to capture the Phoenix Gate. Yeah, I probably wasn't going to do that immediately, game. We gained an Overseer. All good stuff. Velatroth. Yeah, we've got to get you guys, well, somewhere where you're not hemorrhaging attrition. Perfect. Okay, Argyle, you can just poke your nose into what may or may not be Empire territory. No, it's all vampire now. Yeah, it's gotten all vampire-y over here. Vampire counts... The Barrow Legion. Yeah, vampires are having a good time over here. Good time over here. If we're going to... Do I want to start a war? Because I bet they're all allied to each other. Do I want to start a war with basically all the vampires? Frederick's in Sweden, where it is 11:50 p.m. 10:50 in Ireland. 3 hours ahead of my time. So evening where he is. Yeah, early evening. Yeah, it's just coming up on 6 o'clock now on my time. Willow, remind me where you are. Is it Canada? Am I remembering that correctly? Penge, welcome! Yes, running in at the end of the stream again, Penge. That's totally fine. And Penge, I'm just going to tell you, Vosros seems very keen on the Blood Bowl thing. I think he's already setting up a betting pool at this point. Yes, kind of coming in at the end of the stream, but that's fine. Just kind of getting everything ready for the next time we stream it. So, Kagarosh, I would like you to move here and enter your channeling stance so you're not dying. And I would like you to do exactly the same thing. And it's going to take you a while to replenish those forces, no question. I hate the Barrow Legion. They really should change the Empire to friggin' hard difficulty. Since they were there, put the Empire basically gets sandwiched every time. No kidding. No kidding. I would 100% agree with that, Frederick. I was running a... This is one of the few games that I play privately in my own time, and I play a lot of it in my own time. I'll probably play it after I'm done streaming it. But I have, I was doing a Clan Scryer run with, the new DLC and whatnot, and the Empire just got wiped out. They ceased to exist. They were actually taken out of the game by the multiple vampire units up there. Well, the smart money's on you, Penge. In fact, I think I'm putting money on you. If there's a betting pool, I'm fully betting on my opponent. Because it's just where the smart money is going these days. Okay, who else has not moved? Oh, I want to... excuse me. I want to address possibly ditching somebody up here. Where did she go? Yeah, Ravenna. Okay. You're still working your way towards Marathi. Why don't you do that by land, just so we don't hit any attrition on reefs or something? And Marathi, you're still trying to generate a dragon. Super. Keep having a good time with that. And, yes, Yastra. I'm certainly not going to get rid of Yastra. Yastra's an all-star. Yastra's our OG general. He's been around forever. But I would like to get him some more Harganath Executioners. That would be nice. You need 2 units of something. So, take a Harganath Executioner. Actually, it wouldn't kill you to have some sort of hero in here. That would not be the worst idea in the world at all. What can I get? What sort of heroes do we have kicking around down here? Anything good? I can get a Death Hag or a Khainite Assassin. I do prefer the Assassins, but the Death Hags, I may underestimate them. They're pretty beefy on a 1-to-1 fight in battle. So if I was going to have somebody who's just going to be embedded, a Death Hag would not be the worst idea, but the Khainite Assassins are just OP. They're wonderful. They're absolutely wonderful. And both of them can discover Undercities. That's good. How about... Oh, Foros has poison attacks. I'll have a think about it. I don't want to commit to that right now. I don't want to commit. And Penge did absolutely nothing Star Warsy, or overtly Star Warsy in any way. But... you know, we're all kind of Star Warsy at any one given point. Forgot about your anniversaries. Oh, Willow. Oh, dang. That's hardcore. I remember 2 dates, which is my anniversary and my wife's birthday. Those are the only 2 dates that I need to remember at any point. I've forgotten my mother's birthday. I've forgotten sometimes my own birthday, I feel. But those are the only 2 dates that I kind of hardwire into my brain. Lothar, what do you think I want to build here? Oh, Crafting District. Yeah, I'd love to build one of those. Thank you for asking me, game. Oh, it's just bugging the heck out of me that I can't get the complete set. Shrine of Asuryan. I'm not going to go to war with Count Noctilus. We've been trusted allies for, like, so many game years now. But it's bugging the bejesus out of me that I can't grab the Shrine of Asuryan and complete the set. It's making me mental. Ravenna, you're good. And Marathi, I suppose, well, you're trying to generate a dragon, so we can't move you. So who doesn't think they've been moved somewhere? You guys, that's fine. We're not moving you guys anywhere. You're going to stay right there. And you, right. Let's bring you back to Ulthuan. I think you'll do more good over in Ulthuan. December 31st. Yeah, there's no way you're forgetting that one. Me and numbers don't get along. Oh, okay. I know your husband's birthday is in June, but don't ask me when. Okay, fair enough. I don't remember anything beyond those 2 dates. I'm terrible at those kinds of things usually. But, yeah, you have to carry the burden. There you go. So, but, yeah, I desperately try and remember those 2, because I think those are the 2 most important ones. Anyone else in my life is less important. Settlement upgrade. Whom? White Tower of Hoth. Okay, good. Then why don't you go ahead and be level 4? That sounds like a positive contribution you can make to things around here. Now, I feel the elf army here, the full stack elf army, which is, oh my god, it's lousy with Sisters of Avalorn. I really dislike those units. I mean, I love playing those units because they wreck. I really dislike going up against them. Your front line is actually just basic tier 1. Tier 1 infantry on the front line, that's fine. You have some really good cavalry, including a Regiment of Renown, and you got a couple of Phoenixes. Now, those I can pick out of the sky. That's no problem. You got a weird army, Tyrion. Are you angry because I killed you last week? You probably are. What's your favorite faction? Oh, wow. Oh, holy moly. I could do a whole stream just for that. Favorite faction, High Elves for you. Okay. Seems pretty pure that people like the High Elves for some reason. I think the reason people aren't, like, wowed by the High Elves, Frederick, is because they're just sort of... There's, like, nothing... I don't know really how to put it. There's nothing special about them. They just sort of are. And all of their units are great units. They're all strong units. They wreck at range. They obviously have the highest ranged archers of anyone. But I think there's nothing spectacular about them, and I think that's deliberate of the game. I think that's deliberately in there to sort of be, a settle or a faction rather that anyone can use. You can jump into Total War Warhammer 2 and start playing as the High Elves, and you'll get it. You'll totally get it. So my favorite faction, wow, that is really tough. I haven't even 100% played all of them yet. I think they all have. If I'm going to just sit down and do a campaign casually, I will probably pick the Dark Elves because they're strong. They have some unique things, but I can play them pretty casually. They're really not unlike the High Elves. I love playing as the Skaven. They are so hard to play, but it does challenge you to play the game better. So, hey, Mega Mech Boy, welcome. So that's the best answer. I also like the Empire, Frederick. So it's really hard. Ranged is definitely their deal. Like the Empire. The thing I like about the Empire is they have a good mix of units. You know what? It's easier to tell you what factions I don't like. I'm not crazy about the Lizardmen because they have no range. They have really no good missile infantry. And they're just a little dull to me. Are the dwarves any good? Oh my lord, Penge. Thanks for reminding me about the dwarves. I love playing as the dwarves too. Dwarves are... If you have never played Warhammer or Warhammer 2, probably start with the dwarves. Because they're not OP. They're not OP. They can absolutely be beaten. But they have very, very beefy tier 1. So your basic infantry, the infantry like baby's first army, is still a complete tank. And then it just gets better from there. They have a good mix of units. The thing about the dwarves is they make stupid, crazy money. Their economic buildings make crazy money, and they have a ton of perks to increase the money, so you can field a lot of stuff. I'm sorry, I should be playing Warhammer while I'm talking about this, but Frederick's just got me going now. I can talk Warhammer all day. So the dwarves are awesome, and they're actually a great starting faction. They're a great starting faction. Like the High Elves, you can jump right into the dwarves, and you'll be okay at it. The learning curve is very soft. So I'd say, Frederick, probably the Lizardmen are not my favorites, just because I find them kind of dull. They're not particularly exciting, and I'm not crazy about the Undead because no missile infantry. Just no missile infantry. That's like a hard no for me. No missile infantry at all. Yeah, they've got great monsters and flyers. They got a ton of flyers and all that stuff. But if I don't have arrows, my whole game falls apart. It totally falls apart. I'm just not good at melee only. It doesn't work for me. Yeah, exactly. Frederick's got it. They're walking tanks. Even their basic tier 1 baby's first infantry unit are complete tanks. So you can stand up to a lot of stuff. And they go up against their initial enemies are usually the orcs, usually the greenskins, depending on what particular faction leader you picked. It's usually going to be the greenskins, and they're a little more flimsy at that level, so you can just stand and take their stuff all day. Sorry, Sarah. Yeah, Frederick just started a long conversation there. I can talk about what my favorite faction is Warhammer. Probably I could do a whole stream on that. You've already got a mount. That's fine. Why don't you have... Actually, you're pretty darn good, Sarah. There's not too much more I can do with you. You've already got all the spells I want out of you. That's fine. I guess... Yeah, go ahead and take scouting. A little better chance for a missile or a magic item drop. That's cool. That's totally cool. Dave fact. What Dave fact are you saying? Bird Brains. Do you want me to say a fact? Because I don't have any. I kind of rely on you. Thoughts on the Khemri? No, they do not follow under the undead. There's a lot of undead factions, and not all of them are the undead. So the undead are undead, but not all the undead are undead. It's one of those circle things. The Khemri are... The way you build armies with the Tomb Kings is so fascinating. It's a totally... This is, again, we've said it in chat a million times about Total War, Warhammer 1 and 2. But each faction really is... It challenges you to play the game differently. So the way the Tomb Kings build their armies is totally different. Their initial units are kind of flimsy, but you can get some really beefy ones. It's just that you can't field a bunch of armies. I know for a fact Penge is not played this, so I'm not going to spoil some of the mechanics for him. But you can't field a lot of armies. Like with the dwarves, by the end of my dwarf campaign, I had maxed out the number of armies the game will let you have, because you get stupid money, and money equals armies. Not in the case of the Tomb Kings. Money does not equal armies anymore. So you build your army in a different way. How many armies you can have is totally different. They're a really solid faction. I very much enjoy playing that. And Frederick's got it. They're not inherently evil. In fact, I would actually counter to that, Frederick. They're actually kind of the good guys in that neck of the woods. Kind of the good guys. I missed a fact. Okay, Bird Brains. Okay, thank you. There's a lot of chat going on, Bird Brains. Forgive me. I'm kind of just sort of going back and forth here. Where'd it go? There it is. The AH-64 Apache is an American attack helicopter which was first built in 1975. It featured a sensor unit in the noise with an infrared and NV. What's NV, Bird Brains? Be armed with 2 rocket pod, 8 Hellfire ATGM. No, it's an ongoing thing with Bird Brains. I have been reading random facts with Bird Brains. Don't worry about it, Willow. It's totally cool. It's totally fine. If anything, I've been reading random facts with Bird Brains since Bird Brains joined this chat a million years ago. So Bird Brains, it will occasionally nag me. Night Vision, thank you. Night Vision, thank you very much. So yeah, hopefully that answered Frederick's question. I was actually gonna call the stream reasonably soon, but then Frederick got me talking like that. So long story short, Penge, any faction is good. It's just personal preference. And Frederick, answering your question too, not crazy about the Lizardmen. I can take or leave them. I'm actually not crazy about the Orcs either, the Greenskins. I don't know why. Some of them I just don't get, like, emotionally charged up about them. Like, the Dark Elves are so wonderfully evil with their slave economy, and the High Elves are so not really noble. They're actually not nice guys, but, they are so classic, classic High Elf thing. The Skaven are wonderful. They're so challenging to play, though. They're so very challenging to play, because they're the exact opposite of dwarves. Their tier 1 infantry is like paper. It's like tissue paper. You can get a good sneeze going and blow away a Skaven unit of army. But anyway, long story short, did you know with Bobcat, orbital rings solve many of the problems with space guns? I thought we did the space guns and space elevators one. They allow you to use much shorter tethers with the space elevators. So yeah, I thought we did the whole space elevator thing, Bobcat, but maybe I'm forgetting that. Are the Slan in this? Oh yeah. You missed it, Penge. We actually just defeated one of those. The Slan Mage Priests. Yeah, they're lizard men. Yeah, they're totally lizard men, and we just kicked one of their butts. So Hexodal, hang on, I will bring people very briefly back to speed. So Hexodal, who we've been at war with for literally the entire game, but we've never actually encountered them, decided to finally poke our bear and invaded Sildred Tor with a Slan Mage Priest. And then we didn't win, but we kicked their butts so badly that our army that came in afterwards really just kind of laughed them off the map. Never been able to get a good campaign going with the Skaven. Like you said, it's tissue paper, but also wet tissue paper. You know what I would recommend, Frederick? You know what really helped me a lot? Not to promote anyone's channel, because he certainly doesn't need my promotion. He's a huge YouTube person, and the person that one of the few people that I watch on a regular basis, because you find you don't watch a lot of YouTube when you're doing YouTube. But I would really recommend you watch Many a True Nerd's Warhammer 2 play. He does it as Skaven, and he starts off kind of terrible at it in true many a true nerd fashion, and then he gets really, really good at the Skaven by the end of the play. It's a long series. It's about, I think, 45 episodes. I have probably at this point watched it 2 or 3 times in total. It's that good. So I would strongly recommend, if you want to get into the Skaven, that's what really, really... yeah, okay, cool. Frederick, then you're totally familiar with him. You probably already watched it, I would imagine then. I totally already watched it. Yeah, that really helped me to play the Skaven, because you see his progression and how he learns to play them. I'm sorry you guys are just staring at a blank screen there, or a dead screen. The way he learns to play them is really organic. Like, he makes a lot of mistakes early on, and it just helped me to play the Skaven too. What is the name? Many a True Nerd? Or are we still talking about that? So they fall under the Lizardmen group. Yes, they do. A Slan Mage Priest is in the Lizardmen. In Ye Olde Warhammer, and also in some other Blood Bowl rules, Slan were an independent entity. No, they are part of the Lizardmen faction here. All right, thank you, Bird Brains. Thank you. You usually watch Monsters Abound's videos. I just found another one, Frederick, too, that I was kind of starting to get into. I just found a new channel for Warhammer. I will check it out. Absolutely. Monsters Abound's videos. Cool. And I would counter that. And you go watch Miniature Nerd, and I'll go watch that. Yes, he did also cover the new DLC, which I didn't watch because I wanted to play it before I watched it. But I did watch his the first one shot, or the most latest one shot he did of the Three Kingdoms, which looks so good. He had me sold on that game in 3 minutes. I mean, I've already pre-ordered it. He doesn't need to sell me on it, but he had me sold on that game in the first 3 minutes. So yeah, that's a really great way to learn how to play Skaven, along with someone who's not very good at playing Skaven. Frederick, check out. You're already watching Miniature Nerd, so just look up his Warhammer 2 play. Yes, and you know what? Birdbrains is reminding me it's really time to call the stream. I am working on kind of a splitting headache from being at work and not eating all day, but Frederick's just got me going. So Frederick, we do this. I don't think I've seen you in chat before. We do this every Saturday at 4. So I would love it if you came back next week and we could talk more Warhammer, because I love talking about Warhammer. I totally love talking about Warhammer. So Frederick, we do this every Saturday at 4. If I haven't seen you before, or you've been here and I didn't remember that you were here before, I apologize, but I really hope you'll check it out again. I would love to have more and more conversations about Warhammer with you. So I will call the stream there, guys. Thank you so much, guys. I know I say it every single week, but it's even more important now that we hit that little silly number milestone. Oh, hang on, Jess. I just got to approve that. There we go. And Jess is perfectly correct. Yeah, if you know, shameless self-promotion. Jess is better at promoting me than I am at myself. But yeah, the Wee Hours Discord is there. Absolutely. Thank you, Frederick. I'm so glad you stopped by. I could literally talk about Warhammer for an entire stream. So, if you're around, I would love for you to check it out. We do this every single Saturday at 4. We've been doing Warhammer for a while. Good night, Geek Hubbard. Thank you guys so much. I know I say it every single week, but I really genuinely appreciate you guys coming by. It actually means a lot to me, whether it's someone who's been viewing for a million years like Birdbrains, or someone brand new like Frederick. And again, Frederick, I really hope we'll see you again. I'm going to call the stream there, guys, because I am hungry and tired and I need to go eat something and then probably go to bed early. But I will see you guys next week. If you need to find me, I'm in the Wee Hours Discord. Good night, all. Thank you so much. Goodbye, and goodbye.